College Math Academy has four pieces where students come and work with each other and work with the teaching team. The course has a regular lecture that meets 3 times a week, a standard lecture, but this lecture is interactive. Students work on solving problems where they have to use their analytical thinking skills and work with the instructor and work with the tutors and TAs collaboratively and kind of solve problems. CMA is a small class of at most 40 students, and all these students all live in the same dorms, so there is this living learning community that is developed through this, and where students get to work on their math in class, in section, and then when they are in dorms they have each other, and that is a very unique and a very powerful way to kind of create this community. And we come together every week to discuss any issues that any individual student experiences that can be a barrier to doing their best in the class. And I believe this holistic approach to teaching and learning makes student learning very powerful, because they know that they are cared for and we are with them every step of the way.
I had never been in an environment that was so supportive of math students before, because at least in high school I didn't really have a good time in math. I really struggled. It gave me a lot of anxiety, but I feel like with Math Academy it was like really supportive of the students. Most of us were Oaks affiliates. We had each other's numbers. If we needed help, like it was easy to like walk over to their dorm and like study with them. And so I think just the overall like supportive environment, and it kind of took a lot of the pressure of being in like a normal math class away.
Overall, I think it was a good experience compared to the other classes I've had in the past. It definitely felt more that you had more people to work with. It was a smaller class. So overall, I think I learned more than compared to a traditional classroom. I think math is important because it is kind of like a universal language. You use it everywhere and in everything. And after this class, I ended up enrolling into Math 19A, and I plan on continuing into 19B and whatever else I may need for my major requirements.
I'm a proposed bio major and I'm from Salinas, California. I absolutely loved being in the CMA program for math. It was a really enriching experience for me personally, because I felt like I had a good sense of community in my math class. I was never afraid to ask questions, and I also had amazing TAs, and we were able to build a relationship inside and outside of the classroom, to the point that one of my TAs was actually able to write my own letter of recommendation. And I also had my counselor, who I knew I could always send an email to or make an appointment with to meet up with them and talk about any concerns I might have.
We have instructors, TAs, tutors, advisors, all working together to holistically help the students develop themselves as a learner of mathematics. And just not in math, but also just on issues that they're interested in.